we now resume the proceedings and proceed to the startup interaction session of the day. For convenience, interested speakers can be in their respective seats, and our volunteered students will be passing on the microphone to them one by one as they share their stories. So do we have somebody who can inspire our students and our group today?
So this interaction session is not only for, just your comments, but we also would like you have our suggestions so that, we can further improve. Because as I mentioned, it's just a 5 years young. So we want to grow further. So now I request everyone, whoever is, please come to the stage and speak.
Good afternoon all. Thanks for this opportunity. And I greatly appreciate that the director and seniors and the professors, and it is not worthy to me to stand before you. Your experience is way far beyond my talent and experience. The thing is, like, to give, as sir suggested, to give one guidance or whatever, we faced it, and then that's why I came here. I worked in different companies. So every company I used to leave because of 2 years, 3 years I used to leave. Some situations I never left for organization because of a salary. Some situations I used to leave. But when I realized after like 12th year of my experience, and I realized that why can't I make it something, whatever I have, small in my mind. Only thing is, when I wanted to start, somebody referred me, you talk to Nanduri sir, he will help you. And then immediately I came to that Nanduri sir, I wanted to start something. But I don't know whether it will go and whether it will be dropped down. But when I spoke to sir, Raju, you wanted to start, I will give you full support. You can start. I will give you the full support to you. That word actually make me highly boosting. I don't know how much really the boosting liquids will give that boosting, but it is really encouraged me. And immediately we have registered here. At that time, there was Dr. Gaurav was there. He also supported a lot. And there is a Sai Kumar sir has come here, supported a lot. But only the one thing is, we started here, we wanted to start one common platform for biotechnology work, especially for LCMS. It was like, initial days it went well. And then we wanted to bring it into high level and the further level, that lot of fund was required and much more skills people are required. So I could not able to continue. But thing is, now I didn't stop there. Actually, then when I wanted to continue that, I didn't stop there. Then I changed my path into different direction. So only one thing is, whoever wanted to start, when you have started something and if it is not going, don't think that is your barrier. Turn into another angle wherever you wanted to go. So then immediately we turn into this service-oriented model, and we started corporate service activities. Then I saw that much more fruitful there. And immediately we are recovering the money, we are gaining the money, and multiple people has come. And I feel like when I was discussing the seniors, I feel like though every people are sound knowledge, and everyone has some limitation. Maybe we can fill that limitation with whatever I have. Then we started some peptide characterization and protein characterization, biomarker screening studies, and we moved into another field. And then I saw that it was growing good. And when such a situation comes, we wanted to buy one particular instrument. And again, I went to so many people, but somebody has trusted me and they have invested a good amount. So it helped me to start my own facility. Now my company has we have established another company in Sultanpur, where we are regularly doing complete biopharma analytical services right now. Thanks one and all, and especially I'm thank to Dr. Nanduri sir and Sai Kumar sir, as well as Dr. Gaurav. He also helped me a lot actually. Thanks once again. Whoever, like, just only they briefly, when you wanted to start and when you have started, and don't stop in the middle, try to make it change something which can be possible, whatever way it is possible. Thanks once again.
Yeah, good afternoon to Dean sir, Director sir, and all the dignitaries and my other startup colleagues. Me, Madhav Kumar and Subhash Sachin, we are the founders of the Avishkaran Private Limited, and we sincerely thank Avishkaran for when we proposed the incubation. So Sai Kumar actually welcomed us and provided all this. So basically we come with the, of course, little late starters as a startup, but that has an advantage of bringing a lot of experience and industry expertise. So I have 25 years experience in DRDO, and had an opportunity apart from my other actual main DRDO portfolio. Dr. Kalam actually initiated the indigenization of the cochlear implant development. So I was fortunate to be the chip designer of the implant chip for the cochlear implant. Just to give a brief, cochlear implant is the solution for the severely deaf people, especially the born deaf people. So for them, the 90% of them, the cochlear implant is the solution. They are deaf and dumb, but they can actually, their vocal cord works, but they cannot speak because their hearing is not restored. So this well-established implant solution is now almost available for 2 decades, but unfortunately affordability is still a major challenge, and there are several problems to be resolved. So because of my experience, and Subhash also was associated with us when we were actually developing the cochlear implant. So after seeing the long history of the cochlear implant in DRDO, even with a lot of efforts, but I felt actually it requires a focused efforts as a single product development, then only we can actually come to the market. So with that intention, we also have another 2 colleagues who actually bring lot of embedded systems experience. So cochlear implant is a problem. It's a multidisciplinary problem which requires a medical knowledge, which requires an electronics, which requires a mechanical, and there are very fine soldering of the inner cochlear electrode has to be manufactured. But this certainly gives the life to the people. So imagine the person actually living continuous his life as a deaf and depending on only the sign language. So now the technology has actually matured enough to give it to the 90% of the deaf people actually the hearing, and then they can actually speak. But because of this, the technological gaps and especially the affordability, very few percentage of the people, like in India, the only less than 10% of the people who require the cochlear implant is receiving today. There are 90% of the people, and this is the same case even many of the undeveloped countries and the developing countries. So Avishkaran is actually the committed to give this solution which solves the affordability along with the no compromise on the technology, and as sir said, we are not going to do any jugaad. We are actually going to give the state of the art technology, better solution. Today we are taking the advantage of the artificial intelligence because the noise is the one of the major problem for all the hearing. So we are solving that problem using the artificial intelligence by noise cancellation. So of course, there is a challenge because this is a multidisciplinary problem and we need to go through the clinical trials. And we bootstrapped the company now, and then we are also depending on the couple of the government grants to progress on this. So this is the journey. I may not be able to give you any guidance because we also just started. Okay, but it is India certainly has a lot of potential, and the youth certainly I could see in the space industry and many other industries now, the just college pass out students are actually really making a big difference in by starting the companies, and that's possible to, I think you just need to think about that. I'm not looking for the campus placement. I actually want to go to start the company. So if that thought process is there in your mind, you will become restless and you will do it. So that's only I wanted to tell to the students. And thanks for the opportunity.
So in worldwide, only 3 companies in this domain, and we are the first in India. No, there is no any company in India, basically, in the cochlear sides. Okay, it's a combined of core electronics, basically. Okay, so we are in the baseline in the semiconductor field. So it is a basically baseline semiconductor chip. We are making the ASIC, basically application in specific integrated circuits. Okay. So that will be one of the part. Then second will be the embedded part. Third is the electrode. So all these things, even then electrode wise, there is some indium this material cannot come in the India. Basically, we are purchased from Germany sides. Okay, so lot of things, lot of challenges we are facing. But yeah, one day we can do it definitely. Thank you.
Good afternoon, one and all. I am Aditya Jain, founder of Samrit Nutractive Private Limited. We are into natural specialty ingredients and have developed 3 products so far. 2 of the products have already been substantiated with 2 clinical trials each and are already published in PubMed Index journals. So one is Bacopa, which is widely used in Ayurveda. It's a specialty Bacopa extract and it is the most comprehensively studied Bacopa in the world currently. The other one is a beetroot and pomegranate extract, which is substantiated for cardiovascular health, sports nutrition. And the third one, which we are developing, is for beauty from within category. Our products have been commercialized. They have, so we have few initial orders with Europe, Canada, and US. And all this development would not have been possible without the help of Avishkaran. So Dr. Nanduri, Dr. Madan, and Mr. Sai all have been very, very helpful. This is a great supporting infrastructure that we have. It gives us access to instruments very, very quickly. It gives us access to technical knowledge with the academic side of NIPER, and also gives us the infrastructure and the space. So thank you so much. Because you told suggestion, this is not a suggestion. I think I really appreciate how it has evolved. Avishkaran over the years, we are one of the few first startups here. Now we see very, very agile Avishkaran, which I think over the period I have discussed this with Dr. Nanduri also. And I would, my thought is this should continue because agility is the key for any startup. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity.
So, good afternoon to all of you. So, first of all, I would like to congratulations to Dr. Nanduri sir and Sai Kishore sir. And also, I would like to congratulate to Avishkaran. Actually, we started in previously 2005, we started in Laras Labs. So, in that, we are going for the permission purpose, we are wasted almost 50 days time for establishing the small lab. But here, actually, I met with Sai sir in January 1st only. Then in 2 days, it is completed. Then we'll start the lab experiments within 15 days. So we completed one project within 3 months. That is the good advantage for the startup companies. So whereas in other places, if we start the company lab, it will take for around 3 to 4 months time for the some pollution board, control board. Lot of issues came. So whoever started the startups, it is a very good opportunities for the Avishkar lab. So immediately we got the permissions, and also we will develop the whatever molecules if it is there, then immediately we develop and it is produced and we will go for the commercialization. So like that we started one commercialization, successfully we completed one commercialization compound. Then now we started with one phase 3 trials molecules we have to start it, sir. So that is also, that is phase 3 molecules are used for the COVID. So COVID, now it is phase 3 molecules, and also we have to design the ROS is different. So with the previous company, we stopped that process. So now I associate with the Anuyak Rasayan Solution. Dr. Professor Arilal sir is also a good cooperation with that molecule. So now we are going to file a patent within 6 months, sir. So that is our background, sir. So thank you for giving the opportunities and also once again, congratulations to Nandur sir and Sai Kishore sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is K.V. Kailan Rao. Our startup is called Avyantra Health Technologies. I'm also a student. Actually, I'm doing part-time PhD at IIM Shillong. So I'm also one among you. So we are working on 2 different products. One in the maternal and neonatal space, where our product is called Presco, which is called predictive scoring. So this product is basically used for early screening of neonatal sepsis, where sepsis is a bacterial infection which happens in neonates who are just born, like up to 30 days old, like a baby is called neonate, where bacterial infection is the cause of at least 30% of the deaths in the neonates. And only way to diagnose this sepsis is to do culture tests, which takes around 48 hours. So whereas our application, so we have developed with historical data from few algorithms which we have developed from collaboration with hospitals like Nilofer and some of the hospitals in Chennai, where our application can diagnose neonatal sepsis within 5 minutes. So this will help doctors as well as healthcare professionals, in particularly in low and in rural health settings, where there are no facilities for culture tests. So our application can be deployed and can be used effectively. And so we are also working on another product. It's a drug device combination. It is meant for dialysis for chronic kidney patients. So that is still under development, and our reason for incubating here is to do some kind of testing for the product. So I'd like to thank Dr. Sai Kishore Garu and the Avishkaran team for providing us all the support, and I wish them all the best.
We can have a few more speakers. Due to the time restriction, maybe we can have it little short.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are from Anuyak Rasayan Solutions Private Limited. First of all, congratulations to Avishkaran team for their 5th birthday, and we wish them very happy 5th birthday. And we are just 3-month-old baby in this startup ecosystem of Avishkaran. I don't know why they have considered to felicitate us baby, because of the baby. We are the baby of this team, that's why they might have felicitated us. But definitely this will encourage us to move forward with lot of enthusiasm. This felicitation makes us more energetic, agile. So we will look forward with all positivity for that recognition what you have made to us. Here, one thing what we have liked is the enrollment is very fast track. I contacted the NIPER team through their website in the month of November last week. I got the number of Gananathan, and he directed me to speak to Kishore sir. I spoke to Kishore sir. He told me the list of documents to be submitted. We exchanged the documents within 5-6 days, whatever the documents suggested. And by 30th of November, our document were ready for signing. MOU was ready within 1 week's time. And we signed the document on 3rd of December. And we did our puja on 13th of January 2026. So, what drives me to this ecosystem is, when I was going through the article in Sunday Times of India very recently, I found these lines very encouraging, and these lines fascinated me. In the article related to higher education, exposure is the mother of innovation, and need is the father of change. So that these lines, inspired me, and with this, I thought of doing something after my retirement. Since I am from academic background, I am a retired professor of chemistry. I usually go through the articles related to higher education, and I got these lines, and this made me to start. Most of the startups, they come with a legacy of funds, but in our family, we are coming with a legacy of knowledge of chemistry. Because one of the associates in my journey is my nephew, Mr. Manish Merwade, and another associate is my own student, Ashwardhan Malpani. He was my student in the year 2003-4. Even after lapse of 25 years, we are connected, and he has got a very good exposure in the development of flow chemistry process technologies, and we have introduced this flow chemistry process technology in this Avishkaran division. We have one more small incubation center at KLE Tech Biotech Center at Hubli, Karnataka, and the advantage what we want to leverage through this Avishkaran incubation center is giving exposure to the flow chemistry technology process development to the small and medium scale pharma industries. What are the advantages of this flow chemistry will be briefed to you by my associate, Mr. Manish Merwade, within a minute or two. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Firstly, I would like to congratulate the Avishkaran team for the wonderful journey of 5 years. So I'll just not take a lot of time here. So our organization, Innovate Incubate Solution, focuses on flow chemistry with AI capabilities, where we want to do reach out. We want to solve the problems of chemistry with faster time, and also provide a platform with relevant data for commercialization. And I also encourage the students here to visit the Avishkaran Bio-Nest to get a first-hand view of what the startup ecosystem is, and we can all probably kind of take their help as well. So that's a little bit about our organization, and 2 cents from me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Balkrishna Kale. I am from Azarita Research Labs Private Limited. First of all, I would like to thanks Avishkaran team and the NIPER, Dr. Nanduri sir and Sai sir. Also, I would like to thanks students, professor, and whoever supported to our in this journey. And I also would like to congratulate the Avishkaran on the vision of 5 years. I worked in Daiichi Sankyo, Ranbaxy, like the big company, where we have noticed there are some products they are always costly for the research, considering the students and small companies. So at ARL, what we have developed, those products we have developed in such a way, so their cost at this point is 50% lesser than those company, like MNCs like TCI and Sigma selling. We have reduced the price like 50%, and there are some products still are under progress. What I learned in the journey that the problems are very difficult sometimes, but that can be addressed. And thank you for everyone. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pushpesh Kumar Upadhyay. I have completed my PhD from NCL Pune, and after working multi years in CRO industry experience, me and Dr. Girish Kulkarni, who is with me, we decided to start the startup company to support the domestic pharma industry. So, inspired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Vocal for Local and Atmanirbhar Bharat, so we thought to start our company to support the local pharma company and small university, those who are unable to afford the drug discovery service in the big pharma company, because they charge $1,000 per week. So we are here to support them, those who are unable to afford in the big pharma company. So with the aim, we thought to support this company by AI powered research, and also smart automation and sustainable practice. So we aim to revolutionize the pharmaceutical operations, enhance the competitive prices, and deliver transformative healthcare solutions that improves lives worldwide. So finally, I would like to thank Chief Operating Officer Dr. Sai Kishore sir, and also we want to express deepest gratitude to Dr. Nanduri sir for providing the excellent infrastructure in Avishkaran. And also finally, would like to thanks to all faculty member of the NIPER, all the staffs and students for their unwavering support throughout the process. Thank you for your time. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
I would like to congratulate Dr. Nanduri sir and Sai Kishore for completing the 5 years of Avishkaran. And what I felt in like a short span, like we are 3-4 months old. So it's not like an organization. We felt like one family members, like whenever Sai Kishore sir or Nanduri sir. So whenever we go to them for support, so they are ready to give. So thanks. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. And respected Nanduri sir and Sai Kishore sir. Thanks to. And 5th year celebrations, 5th year birthday, I'm very happy. And especially here I found I came with some thrust. Especially wherever you want to search, we have to find out such environment. Here, I got that environmental is more important. It impact on our mind and our work. Especially children, the environment, NIPER, and especially as expert faculties. So I thought here my subject it is connecting to those students and faculty and area also. And my subject is chromatography. I am much more interested in chromatography connected support to the pharmaceutical. And especially there is a lot of companies, Waters and Resilient. Mine is small company as a Princeton chromatography. And I thought to give support in a economical, in a lowest cost. And especially upcoming new molecules like peptides, nucleotides, and proteins and maps. So these areas I'm very expert. Around 3,000, before coming there, this area, I visited 3,000 companies around the India. So where is the gap I found? And based upon that, I worked a new technology connecting with my Princeton chromatography in columns. So my first columns were sold out Quantomics, Mr. Raju, advanced material technology in that name. So thanks to him also. And I am success within a 10 months in the NIPER. So I'm very thanks to the NIPER. I'm very happy with this area and people connectivity and friendly area and mind also it is explores. It's a very good area to develop as a new entrepreneurs and become to the commercial also. Thanks to everyone. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. We actually started an unconventional thought process. I'm the student of first batch of NIPER Hyderabad, 2007 and 2009. Later, I went to University of Glasgow to work with Professor Milligan there. And then because of some other reasons, I came back and then I took a turn and entered into educational system, high school educational system. Because the inquiriness what NIPER inculcated me during my master's days, I started researching on education system in the West. Then I came across a case study which is called as Bronx High School of Science. I request everyone to search on it. It started in 1935 with a focus on sciences. In last 90 years, that particular school has produced 10 Nobel laureates in sciences. One particular school alumni is having 10 Nobel laureates. That's the vision of the leadership team that is running that particular school. And that's why I strongly believe the vision of the leadership team is important for the institutions to drive the policies to make the change in the country or make the change in the institutions. Then I understood the exposure that they are giving to the high school students for a very young stage. And it's not just from 1935, even if you look at Einstein, Newton, any other very well-known scientists, including our Ramanujan or C.V. Raman, they exposed to science seriously from a very early stages. So that is exactly what we want to work with the high school students, giving them a serious research exposure because innovation happens, entrepreneurship happens only with innovation. And I strongly believe that India need to be a vertical innovator rather than a horizontal innovator. Rather than just scaling up because of globalization, we need to come out with our own technologies like Amazon Web Service, or it can be Facebook, Insta, anything which is ruling the world right now, right from Elon Musk innovations, that if we want to make Nirbhay Bharat, or if we want to make that India need to lead the next coming centuries, we need to tap the potential at a very young stage. And that's what we are doing. And I'm so thankful for NIPER because I feel belonging to the NIPER, because my entire nurturing of my mindset has been done by NIPER. So I just want that NIPER to be the change maker for the next coming generations, especially in science and innovation. And thank you for my wife actually, because she's the one who supported a lot. She took the lead because of my professional things. She has been my back support, and I'm sincerely thanking Avishkaran, NIPER Hyderabad, Director Sir, Dean Sir, Sai Kishore Sir, my guide Dr. Chandraya for their immense unconditional support in taking this forward. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, thanks for NIPER, being part of this Avishkaran Foundation Day, and congratulations for everyone. I'm Vaishnavi Bangaru, the founder of Rare and Authentic Extracts. We have innovated a packaging material that is completely water soluble and 100% biodegradable, and it's edible film. So we came up with an idea where plastic has to be completely decomposed and degrades in water completely, leaving behind zero microplastic, zero waste, and zero guilt. So until 2019, me and my co-founder we don't have any thought process about becoming an entrepreneurs. Our parents, who have been in business field like 20 to 30 years, always encouraged us to become something of our own, but we really don't know what we have to do and all. So I carry like 6 years of working experience as a HR, and then I got boredom of working under someone else, and for helping the IT companies to find the right talent. So then Shailaja and I came forward and thought something we have to do in order where animals has to eat a healthy nutrition bioplastic, because we as a humans, we know what is what, but animals doesn't know. That nature doesn't complain this is plastic or what is it. So we came up with an idea that has to be replaceable for traditional single-use plastics, and we have innovated a internal packaging film for traditional plastics. So this is what we are doing at Rare and Authentic Extracts. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sriram. I'm representing Logical Innovations and Solutions. We are in the startup also, as earlier speakers have mentioned, we are just the seed. Of course, it has become a sapling. We are just a seed, and we are just very, very newborn to this. But the experience that we bring to is a thing which I would just like to share, so that a lot of the students would get inspired. We all have worked, the team has got about 5-6 people, and all have worked enough in different various verticals of the pharma segment, starting from development till reaching to the market. Okay, so we all are combined together. We are developing some new innovative products which are going to create some kind of a value addition from the existing ones. And now we are all employed under our children. The reason I'm telling you is you are all likely to be the entrepreneurs. We are making our children also entrepreneurs. We are all employed under them, and we have started this. The intent is we are starting some of the nutraceuticals as well as the Ayur, because we have come from a lot of pharma background, and those new value added products are going to create, as I said, basically identified the gaps in the markets over the years that we have seen. And we are surprised why not many companies have come out with that. So very shortly, we will be taking the support of NIPER and the students and everyone, publish few papers, and also make it very, very, cost-effective, supportive treatments in the segment. Thank you all.
Respected Director Sir, Professor Nanduri Sir, and Dr. Sai Kishore Sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Sujita Pongala. I'm founder for UCH Herbs Private Limited and Mansi Broadcasting Private Limited and Crower Private Limited. So my journey is from a pure academician to a sciencepreneur. Today I'm very much proud to be a sciencepreneur because I did my PhD in the Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, where we were more focused on the natural product research. So taking science background, especially the pharma, is little bit challenged. Because why? Because I'll just tell you one thing. So when I was a PhD scholar in IICT, So we used to take the samples and go to NMR. So if NMR is not good, then we will give another sample because it was not chargeable. And so many HPLCs we ran, so it was not chargeable. But when we became entrepreneurs, so we have to pay for each and every NMR. So that is the difference we have from academic side to a entrepreneur. Now UCHA helps. So we have 10 products. We work on Ayurveda. We have a service-based products also. We mainly focus on Daiva Vyapastre Chikitsa and basically the non-medical approaches. Basically, I'm a microbiologist. So we are developing herbal antibiotics. So till now, we have developed 5 herbal nano antibiotics. We basically follow the delinkage models. I have 60 publications and 10 patents, granted patents, and 4 technology transfers also completed. And now, recently we have completed one Nidhi Prayas project also. Now we are working on the AI-based Ayurvedic medicine approaches. So maybe in 1 year we'll complete that one also. So, and first of all, and lastly, I would like to express my grateful thanks to Professor Nanduri sir, because I am a UNESCO OWSD member, that is Organization for Women for Developing Countries. So that is the international organization. And also I'm acting as American Society for Microbiology Future Leader Mentor also. So I am a trainer for Andhra Pradesh Skill Development Program, also Government of Andhra Pradesh. So I have seen the I have taken a faculty development program for entrepreneurship. So we guided the faculty from University of Anantapur and SK University, and I'm also IP facilitator for Padmavati University, Tirupati also. So where we are teaching the faculty to how they can make the students take entrepreneurship as their career. So this is what we are doing. And also I'm Niti Ayog's web mentor also. So where we are encouraging the women to take science as their entrepreneur. And I have seen so many incubation centers, but this incubation center, Avishkaran, is totally different, because here this is totally dedicated to pharma. So we don't see any other incubation center which is exclusively for pharma. So here you will get all the kinds of instrumentation and all the lab facilities. As all my other colleagues said, the environment is very beautiful and it is really very motivative also. So whatever support we request Dr. Nanduri sir and Dr. Kishore sir, definitely will get it. So this is the best place to work and grow more. So my message for all the youngsters is dream big, achieve big. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you so much to all for sharing your inspiring journey with us. We truly appreciate your time and openness and the valuable insights you have given to this audience. Moving on, I now request Dr. Sai Kishore sir to deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected Director sir, Madam Professor Sandalata Madam, Nanduri sir, respected faculty members of NIPER, administrative staff, MBA students, MS students and guests, and our lovely startups. Thanks a lot for being here. First of all, I apologize for the delayed in schedule, because there was a delay in the delay start in the morning. I apologize for it. On behalf of Avishkaran, my heartfelt thanks goes to the guest who had to leave, Dr. Satyadash, who had given very enlightening speech, insisted upon lifelong learning, which we will definitely follow, me and students and everyone sitting here. The director sir, as ever, we always used to get tremendous support from director sir. Whenever we used to send any approval notes, we used to get it in no time. We wish that we'll continue to get that support from the visionary leadership from director sir. And as Swanlata Madam said, she actually visited 6 months ago to Avishkaran. We had a detailed, discussion with us. She had a discussion, and her guidance, her guidelines, and the mentorship was tremendous. We still following whatever the points that you have mentioned, ma'am. And today, Madam insisted about the sustainability. We take a point from it, and we will continue to insist and motivate our startups to bring in that element in whatever they do. And as our Nanduri sir, without his support, it would have been impossible for us. And he is an instrumental in the growth of Avishkaran. I used to disturb him late night at 10:30, 11 o'clock many a times, but he never said no for it, for guidance and for any sort of support that I used to get it from him. And the faculty members of NIPER, I sincerely thank each one of the faculty members for their unconditional support. Whenever I call them, they used to stop their work and they used to either come to my office or I used to go to them to attach the startups to have an initial discussion. For that, I sincerely thank all the faculty members and administrative staff. In particular, Manoj Dhote sir is not here, busy making the arrangements, and the Kailash Singh sir, who always been very, very supportive whenever we used to take some help from him. From both of them, they used to support a lot. And also the administrative staff of NIPER, and of course our lovely team, very small team of Avishkaran, consists of 2-3 people, Vivek, Mahananda and Vijay Kumarji. Without their support, it would have been not possible. Lastly, our startups who are very, very accommodative. So whenever there is any challenge comes up in the incubation center, they used to be with us because it takes some time to rectify whatever the errors. So it's like we used to give and take, that mutual respect. I sincerely thank all the startups for being very patient whenever there is any challenge that we came across. And lastly, the students, MBA students in particular, first year students who helped us a lot in organizing this event, and also MS first year students led by Fatima and the CRs that I met who were here. And I hope you enjoyed the session. Thanks a lot. Thanks one and all. Thanks so much. And all of you requested to please proceed for the lunch after national anthem. Thank you so much.
I request all to please raise for the national anthem.
Jana Gana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Uttara Vanga Vindhya Himachal Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jagadhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
It was our great pleasure to have every one of you here today for this event. We deeply appreciate you taking your time to join us and hope you have a rewarding and enriching experience. We now invite all our dignitaries and guests to join us for a guided visit to the facility of Avishkaran post-lunch. Thank you.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to MyStartup TV.